Indeed, the Champions League is not for the weak. Whoa, Mrenko. Think about qualify. Young God, young community.
A match they won.
Mati.
So don't be too quick.
Mati.
I think that Chelsea in some level of reality check. Say Champions League no mukakobono. It won't be easy. Say, oh yeah, Chelsea fan, maybe you will be happy because it has come on match day 1. And your match day 7, 8, I will pay win their qualifier. Maybe that would have been more difficult for you. But match day 1 gives Enzo Maresca and Mantiero some time to learn on the job. And then, of course, after 7 more games, it will tossing Adra. They keep on saying, say, I come 7 more games to go to Godwin. Which, see, the things I learned from this game, one of them is the fact that in the Champions League, which it's about moments. So when your moment not when take care, if somebody else gets those moments, they can really take advantage of those moments and they will hurt you. Now, why am I saying this? Social game media. In the first opening of the game, and I want to run you through it. Not Chelsea never boring. First 15 minutes. And when you see a camera, say, Bayern for no press, they are friend out of possession, on all opinion, very good. It's Chelsea best struggle kakra. Which Chelsea got those moments in the first opening minutes. And I want you to join me. These are GIFs. Chelsea body have more if actually. The 2 center backs have opened up. They try to split the ball and build. Which in some building, Chelsea tries to body if actually they're not born the co-wider. Should we are buying for a boxing Chelsea for them? In that area, they boxed it. But in the first 60 minutes, Chelsea were able to go through this press and the person focus on this side of the press. But yeah, and then red, I color on them. Immediately, Chelsea were able to go through that area. Which they get a bench friend to power in a dangerous area like this. And when you're buying for them, in this point, and you 3v2. But as a Chelsea for your chances now, from then, they begin to go wrong. It became Joao Pedro versus Dario Upamecano, Joao Pedro versus Jonathan Tah. Those battles on any day will be won by those 2 center backs.
Sure.
More aggressive. All of the 3 goals Chelsea conceded were from self-inflicted wounds. 1 short corner kick, and it didn't go on well for him, and winning a penalty. It doesn't mean it's a Bayern for now mobile. Bayern for the first match Chelsea for your mistakes now. It was not a bad game. But again, I think Enzo Maresca has a lot to learn from that match, in terms of even the substitution and Yoma Bebre. Of course, Chelsea have lost that game. 7 more games to go. And the focus now is on Saturday. We move on from Wednesday match, and there will be, of course, another Thursday match, of course.
Maybe so we member. You, we are.
Oh, Bibika.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, Bibika.
Yeah.
Are they?
Match is the doors.
But the competition will be, so you don't have to say anything.
I say, man, okay.
But competition, see, I did to me last season. Last season, you catch him and say, men catch champions in Toma Mini Champions League. But now you were preventing me.
Chelsea and Bobby, but what discussing Champions League Cup, you say,
it's the
it's the other than I made your band. And today we are. And the games in Dawson to be person in time to be.
By sitting in the bus again. Now we are not doing
I need to come.
At the Etihad Stadium, Napoli for Gopiemo. It was the return of Scott McTominay, Kevin De Bruyne back to Manchester. For Scott McTominay playing against team and many rivals when he was in Manchester, and for Kevin De Bruyne it was to his team and Casa. It didn't go well for Kevin De Bruyne. Any Abrantia friend Antonio Conte. What do you say? One of the things that Antonio Conte and he say. Winning league and also Bobo Papa we are. Oko Europe he doesn't succeed. He doesn't play very well there. So he looks as if this is a season where Antonio Conte wants to play well in Europe and then really stamp his authority. But he didn't start on a good note. Only the red card from Abrantia friend Bill Lorenzo, and of course Abrantia friend Erling Haaland, Ebogumu, the first goal, and Jeremy Doku made it 2-0, which that means that Abrantia friend Erling Haaland has scored 50 goals in the Champions League. And is the fastest of any player to score 50 goals at the Champions League. It started in his days at Leipzig, then went on to Dortmund, and then of course to team up your friend in Manchester City, where he has been very, very successful, scoring a lot of goals. Prime video for one selling Haaland their machine and the too.
I sometimes so TV I have a robot
or a machine. Modern too much.
Oh, your cast will be a modern day striker.
Yeah.
OBP.
Do we obey running? Yeah.
Obey running very, very straight.
The ball
share when you man and on. Born in your turn anymore or the back. Son and I do.
Yeah, I know. Boy, you go to
modern day striker.
Yeah.
Ellen Haaland.
I say 50 goals. Beating Ronaldo, Messi, Robert Lewandowski.
Imagine you Haaland.
Yeah.
And now Hurricane movie.
Yeah.
Or this Manchester United team.
Oh, senior. Now Haaland now.
And
now Manchester United so bad we here. Be champions in Komobo Manchester United. Unim Haaland ni Hurricane so to Benjamin Sesko. Why do you do this to yourself?
Punchline number 1. Young boy. The trauma dia go. O punch me so mon kan.
Richard, Barcelona went to Tyneside. Ada Ekofobiza say, "Afi Tyneside. Tyne is the Oko Newcastle. Newcastle is in the northeast of England, and there is a river there called the Tyne River, and so it's the whole area is called the Tyne District. And Obi of you run for us, okay, I'm if we Tyneside. So Barca went to Tyneside, which is the northeast of England, and now we all expected that the game was going to be a little bit tough for them. But Rich, after the game, certain things have come out that makes me understand that when you're a coach, you need to learn adaptation. And then now, if you listen to Hansi Flick after the game, you listen to the likes of Bruno Guimaraes and the likes, it is clear that Barca really adapted to the game. Bruno Guimaraes say Barcelona are an annoying team. They always want to keep possession and never get tired of controlling the ball. They make you lose your nerves. You don't touch the ball, so you get physically drained and exhausted. When you finally get it, you don't use it well because you are tired."
Perfect description.
Yeah.
So Pedri guy ni there. Kofi. Pedri. Onimbo bododo.
This is a Pedri ni Bellingham.
Oh, Kofi me mommy ni sanko mo ni bi.
Yeah. Madrid for no.
Oh, mommy uncle.
Is it not just
exceptional?
Is it not just in a particular part of the pitch?
No.
And a Pedri exceptional.
Pedri only BBI. Genius.
But say Jude Bema was more goals than assists, no.
Now Pedri wouldn't go share.
Yes, but not as much as Jude. We share our numbers now.
No, Jude no. Oh yeah. So what did Jude compare with his Pedri? Jude is more of or Borussia Dortmund as social goals. Pedri ni ye born the bar me
anytime he says exactly. Anytime he says it's not just exactly. Anytime he says it's not with one part of the play as a midfielder, because I've said it over here. So I don't think there's a more complete midfielder. All phases of play. See, listen. Anthony Gordon said, to be honest, we are not used to playing against players who keep the ball in this way. Yes, we have faced Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool before, but they were never like this. You see, before these games started, I predicted that two things will happen. The predictor said, Nipa obetinyama the opponents no abo ono ne ball. It ever say Newcastle Barca ball ono Newcastle ball. Newcastle beshe. Say Barca man Newcastle ball no beshe. In the first 15 minutes, Newcastle were successfully letting Barca play their ball. Because Newcastle were pressing, they were aggressive. Hansi Flick say before prepare for match, you know, okay, the players say they should make sure say omo concede in the first 20 minutes. Now he likened it to the Inter Milan game. It no matter what team my friend Newcastle for them, they should be calm and control the game in the middle of the park, and that's how they'll be successful. Which in the first 15 minutes, the Newcastle press yielded no 100% result, but Anthony Gordon chance that he could have finished off, he did not. And also I think that Juan Garcia, Oboko the side. Which that's I keep on telling you, the Champions League is our moment too.
Sure.
And if you get a moment and you pick them up, that is what makes you stand out as a team. Which he spoke about Pedri. right after the 15 minutes, when the other day, I'm about Pedro in Condi. Mama Kacho say, I am so much in love with Frankie and what he brings to that Barcelona team. Everything he does on the ball, off the ball, the control, Frankie de Jong, baby, it is literally the best. And I think they say, oh, 2 of our profiles, no? Physical specimens are almost too aggressive, but then almost our control, almost technical ability, and almost also what the calmness to calm down the gamer. Which I want to give me a day, man, Newcastle for them.
Champions League night, you know, it's clear. And maybe I see a discussion. A competition, one, so one time, Bobia. Ube Bobia. Like, oh, you're naive because this is your first time.
Yeah.
And Ebasa, teams with Barcelona and Real Madrid at this level, they know the competition. And so when Newcastle born on the Barcelona bona, Senenya Barcelona be ne koye, the other teams are fair on Mobocha, maybe I'm going to make you 7. But Barcelona at this level, Champions League, no, they know how to play it.
Yeah.
It means I never say at a point, not Newcastle yet will make me be there, but don't you know.
And it's also about the same moments I can once say Marcus Rashford, 2 moments, one aerially, and then boy from a very, very tight angle. Or see technically because we are practicing from Colabema.
That's what buying trademark.
Also we are practicing from Colabema, so the technique is not a problem. The issue was when to get the confidence and go and kick Sabon, and he did it and he scored that goal. 2 goals on a night where Barca needed somebody was Marcus Rashford. I've said it here. Say Barca will get very, very good use of a branch of friend Marcus Rashford because he is hungry. Rick say player be able to say Barcelona. Now say a common dinner. He's a good player. These are the times that they step up. And then now, in the absence of Lamine Yamal, it was no Lamine, no problem. No Lamine, no problem for a branch of friend Marcus Rashford. And then he got a job done. See, congratulations to them. Barca, I take you on my first sleep away from home. Now go in front of Mundo and his porter. I'm a Rashford, so a killer Rashford. And then now he got a job done. All around display. Juan Garcia, Jules Koundé, Pedri, Gavi, and one of Marcus Rashford. Even one person have been very critical of Gerardo Martin. I remember saying, Barca should find a better replacement for Alejandro Balde because Gerardo Martin has been good. In 2 games, I think the Vallecano game and a couple of games, even in the league, since Alejandro Balde prior, Gerardo Martin has been good. In the first half, it was a little bit jittery, but in the second half, when the team started to play, Gerardo was good. Again, Hansi Dieter Flick understood the assignment. One of the big questions of Dieter Flick going into our match, and I want to explain to you more. And he said, who come match against Newcastle Rich with 2 centre backs and 1 elbow? Are you playing Christensen with Kubasi or you are playing Arao with Kubasi? And I kept on saying, you play Arao because you have physicality. You have the enemy better than Ben, Fabian, Shamo, Etinyako. And also the smartness of Hansi Dieter Flick to reduce the line kakra. Who's the boss and normal high line? Only reducing line kakra just to make sure they can deal with the pace of a branch friend Antonio Elanga because Rich Elanga on any day will roll any high line. Very pacey, very direct, and it was always going to hit it. Rich, Champions League match they won and I think that these 2 gentlemen obviously Obiakom Wasem. People focus too much on Pedri. He's the wizard, but for me, the master brain is the Dutchman, Frankie de Jong.
Me share Marcus Rashford and say, is it the Marcus Rashford that no Manchester? And this is a new Marcus Rashford na.
But it was Mutim when almost struggle. It's the whole Manchester United team is struggling. So if Marcus struggles there, it's normal. And
no, why is it that player be a free team or no excelling? But in the Manchester team,
because the team in itself is struggling. So I see they didn't come about environment.
Environment.
We underestimate the importance of a settled team. Marcus Rashford. I will free Manchester United, Echo Barcelona. Barcelona is a settled team. Urbano, there are people when you have the first game of Marcus Rashford. There have been games of boy. Yes, there have been games of boy. Some Barca fans say that I think one of those league games said he's not doing well. Even in the first half, I saw tweets from Barca fans not happy about him. But because it's a certain team, you know, there isn't too much worry. Other people take some of the stress. But Manchester United, he is the main guy in a team that is struggling. Obebre. Manchester United team never bread that. No, see, Rich, Marcus Rashford broke onto the scene at age 17. We forget this. Carrying Manchester United from somewhere around the age 19. United, Ebresa, let's get in coach, Wayborn and left, Wayborn and center forward. He has gone through it. So getting a certain team like this was for him. And again, so what the former rules him in the English media, you're super brave. So this was a big chance for him to prove to everybody and say, Musi a Newcastle, may the boss about the edge, man. And I think that congratulations to him. Sometimes in life, when you're by force, say foul her, and foul her, go somewhere else. Maybe a foul one.
Me, say.
Ochina, you're the Ghana to sober. 4:30, left hand side. Cha.
Me say environment in here that toxic. MU players need to be more. You want to say problem you about. We need to figure it out.
Is that not the toxic, the environment that's not favorable? What they mean is toxic, but not favorable.
How?
How? No, I know I'm not there, but then the players that come from there are thriving elsewhere.
I'm trying, but me to be place me hand on it.
Scott McTominay.
Look at players at free Manchester.
Yeah, Rashford Holland just last weekend.
Players went now were there, but still now no me to be more.
Anthony.
So what happened?
Environment is not favorable.
Environment na day, dear na.
That's what we need. I mean,
Kofi. Yetim dear na, yetim dear na. Environment na day. Sabi you chase the kind na day.
That's the kind they want to treat. It's the kind they want to treat. But I mean, it's just not good enough in terms of.
Me feel as a team now. Yen share problem no.
What's the problem, Rich?
I don't know. I try, but I can't place my hand on it. Seriously.
Ochina, I'm only messing about three back now.
I was on the philosophy on Sunday. It was one and yeah, personal never sano. But personal no one never sano. Share go to place who's in Famo.
What's how much am I asking?
Oh, possibly.
Yeah. After buying the any day.
From the yes, young Bayern team.
And the Bayern game was
oh, you say Chelsea. What are coming from the flanks? Flanks. Men for born in Fifi.
There's a you
Chelsea who didn't need any in Fifi.
James in a yonum. Kukreya hono.
Baby, you're on tempera. Unya, Olise type. Oh, Timua.
That's how now teams only Olise type.
Oh, Kofi.
When you listen.
That in Guamo. What do you pop on the man? Give him the ball. What's now, baby? Olise, man, simple. What do you pop on the man on one chicken? You also say Chelsea much nye. For born the wings. You confuse you the head but you born.
Chelsea
honye. Adara biayu. I travel chaluba. Minute. Just for born the co. It does all my show man abeshi. Inti Ochinano, we are trying as much as possible to do something about your neighborhood.
Okay.
Yeah, phone 3 no. Okay. At least umutri possibly you better as Chelsea.
Okay.
Yeah, you better
more confidence on Beshe.
Oh, from the Bayern game, yes, Shiane Bibri. Don't attack Chelsea or Mayford. Intimi. What if I born 4 flanks?
Ain't fan on Befa. Flanks for them.
Is it also Kukuya or bread?
It's here they are bread.
Kukuya bread.
What's it?
It's your hand you use.
Use a white areas for them now.
That's what Lisa actually.
Now Bayern game now will be bigger.
What's it?
Bayern game now will be bigger.
Bayern game no.
Aye.
Oh, say Moka say you know FIFA Club World Cup no. Na mo pe Bayern. Any am for Bayern mamu ne mamu PSG.
Yankazi pe Bayern.
Oh, tie. Enti mo pesa mo chom bibi kakra. Ewatiwa.
Aye. Eno mo match re.
Ko fe mu ntimi no mo.
How much re?
3-1.
Aye, 3-1. Omo win match, omo bobo, omo ya
3-1.
Yeah, they did very well.
They are very mo level. Yeah, Champions League go finya kasa o.
Now the PSG
a different competition
altogether. PSG no is at top level dada.
Oh yeah.
PSG no need top level.
And PSG now on the boy.
You Bissau say.
And here FIFA Club World Cup.
And
I'm more of a pre-season tournament too. And a competition.
Okay, Mate.
And the honor as will be they prepare no have a good season.
Mate.
And you should then your players on book game nigiri.
Ah.
Everything I'm to say PSG no. And then So we share PSG in the Champions League on Beshamo.
Okay.
On Beshamo.
And it's a pass as we share by 5.
Now, Mumu group no dey me pity you guys oh. I pity you guys. Mo ti mi share PSG. Mo ti mi share Barcelona. Ebia teams no mo share dan any experience in the Champions League no. The meeting about draw be win be all. But Barcelona, PSG, Bayern Munich na Beshamo human away.
Okay.
Inexperience they show too much. Champions League na kakra munsia no boni. Why?
Munsia
no boni.
But and what almost starting share.
Oh, yeah, Bashamo. China there's my chamo trek no. Yeah, Bashamba ya sa chamo kwa be fa so ya be Bashamo. To go FIFA code ni tuja na yen to aso mfa mamo.
Ka messages ni we na yenko.
And some kura me ka Benz as me ref say we Benz so good fellow.
It says it.
Now the ref is saying no call bet.
So yeah.
Me no call bet say so catch him so no the car no. So you should Benz. And also me family me car na say Bayern entimi and share Chelsea dia. How they babechi. And then nyame adom Bayern aye adwuma ne dia ma me. Enti me kura me ref say mo Benz so akra.
Di wa kwaji.
Enti good fellow misrawo. Say wa ontimi mfa ma fasoma. Say so me am me obi mra na o meje dia. No meje ne fast na enko. Fa code ni tuja na ale we no meto aso.
But Rich, now you say throughout from last week and still they be boys ni bia no mu dio. Nti really so if you are not staking there then it's up to you because people keep on winning. Obiaya also Nyamisha and Yadi. So it's up to you. And now 14 odds and a boy and a 5 odds, 2 coats and a boy. Really, you should take advantage of it. And then Monday and then Friday, sorry. And that from some of the games in the Spanish La Liga, Italian Serie A, baby, or one of them. It is already so be tried. I'm sorry, already so no for a pen or paper. BW125E3E74 in the first one. Second one a BW125E3541. Third one a BW125E2A14. Next one here BW125B18FA. Which nyakano oko all of Fifi man for social media handles na benya on Facebook, Twitter, every place. You get it. With us.
Okay. And so yeah, that's it.